I'm trying to take steps, all of the right steps to get the most high steps. He showed me the way. First I was blind, now I see everything high def. Ain't too much time left. They only told us that we stolen. Listen up close, my bro, my sis. I'm here to tell you that we chosen. The truth unfolding. Just pay attention to these verses. But my people so stiff-necked, that's why we came with some curses. You're more than worthless. It's a lot of people fake woke, they quote a lot of shit that ain't even facts. I won't clear the gun smoke. I know times can get tough, but enough is enough. No more lies and they bluffs. We are diamonds in the rough. I see my people in the streets. All I see is lost sheep. They all in deep sleep, but they don't wanna wake up. I know times can get tough, but enough is enough. No more lies and they bluffs. We are diamonds in the rough. I see my people in the streets. All I see is lost sheep. They all in deep sleep, but they don't wanna wake up.
Right.
They do say black is evil.
Black is evil. Because if you see a black cat coming across the path, what you think? Evil. It's bad luck. Anything concerning black is evil. So why do we call ourselves that? Right? Why do we call ourselves that? Hey, the Lord, can I tell you something that the Lord called us? Hey, give me the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 22 right quick. Right? And give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2 right fast.
Book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I.
That's right.
Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I.
Hey, so we are the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hey, we the Hebrews. We the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these so-called, hey, your enemy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, called you so-called black. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to guess what? To put you down. To make you look at yourself in the mirror like, oh, I'm a black woman.
They want us to hate ourselves.
Exactly. And now people hate ourselves every day. You see it on Instagram, where our women is dressing butt-ass naked. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see it on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You see it on all the social media, on the music. What all our men do is whore out our women and talk down and degrade our women and degrade themselves. And guess what? Pump themselves full of drugs. And then they go out here and they shoot each other. You know why? Because they black. That's why. They call themselves black and they believe it to be so. Right? So, but the Most High God said this about his chosen people. The so-called black people who the Lord called Israelites. Right? Deuteronomy 14 and verse number 2 right quick.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2. For thou art an holy people.
Holy, right, according to the scripture, right, in the Hebrew, holy means set apart, meaning separate. We are not the same. It's a reason why, sister, hey, you got that leather jacket on with the LA cap. Hey, you got the locks. Come on, sister, we're doing stuff like that. Hey, can a so-called East Indian woman do it like you? She cooking in the kitchen, arms smelling like onions. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even put no onions inside the food. It's just her. Like, man, who cut the onions into this thing? Eyes hurting like a mother. Nah, it's just her underarms because she ain't used no soap. You know what I'm saying? Nah, sister. You know what I'm saying? That's, hey, Lord said we are a holy people, meaning separate, set apart. Can you read?
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
So the Lord separated us unto him, for him. He separated us from every people. Can you read?
And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
Peculiar people, you're unique. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know you probably got a dish that can't nobody in your household probably make. You know what I'm saying? You probably got the dish that you just like that at. I don't know, what you like to make? Anything. You just, I bet everybody like your cooking though, don't they? A little bit?
Yeah.
See, that sound like
my brother, he a vegetarian though.
Oh, he's a vegetarian, so that's the little bit. That's who, but everybody else like, girl, hey, this fire. That's how they be. Because you're peculiar, you're unique. Bring it out.
Above all the nations that are upon the earth.
Oh yeah, so look, you're a peculiar people above all the nations upon the earth. The Most High God said you're a holy, set apart, separate people. Because you're a Hebrew, you're an Israelite, according to the scriptures, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you believe in the Bible, sister? Suspicious? You're just suspicious.
Yeah, I'm
I ain't gonna say, cause like, you know, say it's some things in there that you do believe.
Yeah.
But it's some things in there that you just, you don't really understand.
Yeah.
So it make you a little bit suspicious.
Yeah.
So you really don't believe, it's like you don't believe, you believe, but you just, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
That's understandable, sister. But this is why the men out here, you know what I'm saying, on the corners every Sabbath day trying to show our people. Because guess what? If I was to take this mic, right, and I'm using the talk right now, and I was to take this mic and just chuck it at you, and it hit you and it make you bleed, what does mic become?
A weapon.
A weapon, right? So our enemy, right, that got up over top of us, right, and when we came down very low, somebody give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verse number 5. When give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 43. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when our enemy, right, all praise to the Most High, sister. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, when our enemy had took our Bible, had took the words of the Lord, right? And they came and they guess what? They used it against us. They tried to use it to weaponize us. They gave us a slave Bible where it only had about 200 something words in it or chapters in it. You know what I'm saying? So, but our Bible had 200 different. It had over 200. They had like over 1,000 and something chapters and verses and things like that. They had songs. They took out all books. You know what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of our people say, well, they gave us the book and it's the white man book. No, it's not, because there's things in here that the white man can't deal with. There's things in here that the white man can't refute. You know what I'm saying, right? So what you holding? Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and 43. Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high.
Now, let me ask you a question. It said that the stranger, hold on, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna finish that. I'll read that again.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee.
Now stop right there. Now let me ask you a question, sister. Is the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American people in this land of America or anywhere else in the world, are we high above nations like in rulership? Do we run stuff? You know what I'm saying? Do we run things? Are we like in control of anything? No, we're not. Because are we low? We would be low, right? You know what I'm saying? We live in the ghetto. We live in the damn, I didn't even know they had hoods in Alaska. We live in a hood. It's hoods in Alaska. Yeah, it's niggas in Alaska. It's niggas in Alaska, sister. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they out there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's hoods everywhere. But everywhere that we are living in low-level conditions. But guess who's above us? Don't you see a Chinese person in the hood?
No.
You don't?
I haven't.
You sure? The Chinaman?
Wait.
You been a Chinaman? Don't you love that China? You love that dirty rice, don't you? That fried rice, right?
Yeah.
They in the hood. Hey, what about the Arabs? Ain't they in the hood too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They in the hood, but what they doing?
They in the beauty supply store.
They in the beauty supply store. Yep.
Yeah.
They in the beauty supply store. They in there getting money off of us. They in the hood, but they not in the hood.
Right.
They not on the corner strung out.
They're not living there.
They not living there. They just work there to guess what, to get your money. Right? So these are the strangers. Look, exactly. So these are the strangers, right? So these are the strangers that got above you very high. And guess what? We were brought down very low. But we out here to bring out why that happened. Why did that happen?
I don't know.
Hey, give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 9 and verse 7 right fast.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 9 and verse 7. And it reads, remember and forget not how thou provokest the Lord thy God to wrath in the wilderness, from the day that thou didst depart out of the land of Egypt, until ye came unto this place. Ye have been rebellious against the Lord.
So that's what happened. We rebelled against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We was rebellious against the Lord and not keeping his commandments, right? That's what happened, right? You know what I'm saying? We rebelled against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So since we rebelled against the Lord, what did he give us, right? What did he give us? What did he tell us to do? You know what I'm saying? That we rebelled against him. He told us to, guess what? Hey, give me the book of Deuteronomy, give me the book of Proverbs chapter Proverbs chapter 7 and verse number 2.
Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 2. Keep my commandments and keep my commandments and live.
What?
And live. And my law as the apple of thine eye.
Most High God said, hey, we gotta keep His commandments so that we can live. Because are our people living every day? Like, do you see on the news? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, little Ray, you know, he just got his high school diploma. Or do you see, you know, on the 8400 block of such and such place in the hood, little Ray Sean, aka little Ray, has been shot down.
They gonna say shut down.
Exactly. They ain't gonna say that.
No accomplishment.
No accomplishments, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing accomplished, nothing good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they're gonna say, hey, guess what? We're not keeping the Lord's commandments. So because of that, hey, we're not living every day. We're dying every day. We're getting put to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Every day. You're saying because we're not keeping the Lord's commandments. We out there hating our brother in our heart. We out there whoring out the daughters of Israel. Our women are out there dying because guess what? They're being and making whores of themselves. Right? You know what I'm saying? They die from HIV, STDs. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers out here dying over drug overdose or getting slain in the streets by them or the police. Right? Like that Tupac said, the Tupac quote. He said, my father told me, right, that it's the police, you know what I'm saying, that I should fear. But he look around, it's my own people that's doing the killings here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We doing the work for them.
We doing the white man's work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We doing our enemies, we doing the devil's bidding. The Lord said that the so-called white man is the devil, right? The deceiver, the ones that tell us that it's cool to kill you or to kill each other. It's cool to do drugs. It's cool for our women to be whores, right? Now let me get this right quick. You know these few commandments, sister? Right? Because let me go to the book of Deuteronomy 28 verse 1. I'm making it quick because it's starting to rain. And I don't want the sister to be caught up in the rain.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
Go to 29 and verse 1 first. 29 and verse 1.
29.
I want you to know, because you know about the Israelites, right?
I know bits and pieces.
All right, you know about Moses?
Yeah.
What did Moses do in the Bible?
Something with the sea, right?
He split the Red Sea,
The Red Sea.
right? To free who? What people did he split the Red Sea for?
Tell me, I don't know.
He split the Red Sea to deliver the Israelites from out of the hand of the Egyptians who they were in captivity to for 400 years. We were in captivity to the Egyptians for 400 years. This is why our people are so easy to go back to being an Egyptian when they was never an Egyptian. You see how people wearing Egyptian unks on their neck. They get in the daggone pharaoh things and they call themselves young pharaoh and all. No, they're not pharaohs. You were a slave to the pharaohs and the Egyptians, right? But by the hand, through the spirit and power of the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, through the hand of Moses, we got delivered out of our captivity for 400 years. And we was led through the Red Sea, you know what I'm saying, as a great sign and a wonder from our Lord. You know what I'm saying? We can know that, guess what? The Most High God is our Lord, right? That's why you remember the Red Sea.
Yeah.
They say he did something with the sea.
Yeah.
That's not a story. That really happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That really happened. Like Noah with the flood. That really happened. Right? Because guess what? That's our God that did that. The God of the Israelites that did that. Ain't no Buddha doing that. Ain't no Allah the Rock doing that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't happening over there with them. You know what I'm saying? They can't deliver them. Nah, bring that out.
Deuteronomy chapter.
This who Moses was talking to. Bring it out.
Chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel. Who? The children of Israel.
The Chinese people.
The children of Israel.
The niggas.
The children of Israel.
Negroes.
The children of Israel.
Black man and black woman.
The children of Israel.
What the Lord call us?
Israel.
The Lord said, hey, we the children of Israel. So Moses, right, he was speaking with the children of Israel about this. Bring out 28 and 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
So what?
It shall come to pass.
This is prophecy. In the Bible, we hear it shall come to pass, right? That means it's a future reference. You know what prophecy means? Something that was foretold that came to pass. Like if I was to tell you, right, you was to go home, right, get in your car, get to your door, you know what I'm saying? And when you come in your house, on the back of your door, it's going to be a note hanging with a QR scan on it that's going to lead right to your cash app, and $1,000 going to come on there. And you open up your door, you look on the back of the door, you know what I'm saying? I told you this, I foretold this, right? Through the spirit and power of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? I told you this through the Most High God's power and spirit, right? That was going to happen. You go in the back of your door, you see that QR code, you scan it, $1,000 pop up in your cash. I was like, wow, how did he even know that? He don't know where the heck I live. What? That was prophecy. So when he say it shall come to pass, that means it was something that was foretold that came to pass. Keep reading.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments. What? All his commandments.
Now, commands is an order. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I tell this brother, you know what I'm saying, hey, to go to the book, you know what I'm saying, that's a command. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High God, hey, gave us a command, right? He gave us commandments. Can you read it? He said, if you hearken diligently to his commandments, right? They what?
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Now, are we above all nations on the earth, or are we below all nations on the earth? Exactly how you testified earlier. We below. You know what I'm saying? So it was something that we didn't do. Bring out 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these good things,
all these curses,
about blessings,
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So look, is curses a good thing or a bad thing? A bad thing. So look, he said all these curses going to come upon you and overtake you if you did not listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like how you just testified, and we below, right? And one curse in the Bible, right, is us being of us being below, right? Is that guess what? Right? One curse of us not keeping the commandments is that we going to become low, right? Like we just read in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 43, right? We became low above all nations. What's the next verse in 43?
Verse 16. Cursed shall not be in the city.
Said what?
Cursed shall not be in the city.
We cursed in the city. We the ones that's living in the ghettos, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans are the ones that's living in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can't walk around in our neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, hey, without feeling safe. You know what I'm saying? Our so-called black brothers, our Israelite brothers and sisters, they can't walk up and down the street, you know what I'm saying, without, hey, thinking that somebody gonna do something to them. Or somebody trying to sell them some drugs. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or a sister might try to sell them some butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, it's not safe out here. It's not safe for our people because we cursed in this city and what?
And cursed shall not be in the field.
Cursed shall not be in the field, and that's the workplace. You gotta get up before the crack of dawn. You sit at the edge of the bed contemplating like, shh. Man, I'm about to call out. I ain't about to make it today. I'm about to make an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my cat's sick. I can't come in, man. They coughing up hairballs all over the place. I can't come in today. You telling your job whatever. You know what I'm saying? Where else? Hey, go to 43 right quick. That's one curse, right? Bring it up.
Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee.
No, verse 44.
44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Hey, so the stranger that's around us, right? Like how you said, you see the Chinese people in the hood, but they lending to you. You not lending to them. You buying that Chinese cat, rat, and dog. You know what I'm saying? You buying their round wings. You buying them. You know what I'm saying? You buying that, and you going to the daggone so-called Arab man for your hair products. Yeah, it sucked, don't it? For the lashes, you know what I'm saying? Put a little quick earrings, you know what I'm saying?
And then the products that is made by black people, white companies end up buying it and changing the ingredients that's in them. And
Exactly. So these are the people that lend to you and you don't lend to them. They became the head and we became the tail, right? So just off of those few things, does that line up with the so-called white man? These things that we going through in the Bible, does that line up with them?
No.
Is the white man the head? Is the white man the tail and we the head?
No.
Is the Arab man is the tail and we the head?
No.
No. These are the nations, right? These are the nations that run this earth right now. You know what I'm saying? They won't line up with these things that's in the words of the Lord. These words of the Lord are for us, the Israelites. Moses said that these things will befall the Israelites, who the world ignorantly calls black. Like when I asked you up here, sister, you know what I'm saying? What was your nationality? You said black. But Moses said that these things happen to the Israelites. So Moses was speaking to the Israelites. He prophesied this to the Israelites, right? And it came to pass. What did that make you so far?
What do you mean?
Like, is that linking up with you, these things in the Bible? Is that linking up with your nation of people? The things that I read so far? Let me ask you this cheese on the cracker question right quick. How did the so-called black people get over here? What form of transportation?
The ship, right?
Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. Then I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Right?
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Hold on, with what?
With ships.
Egypt, because Israelites were slaves in Egypt. So when Moses said that these things would happen to the Israelites, that you're gonna go into Egypt again, like if you were your friends that was here earlier, right? They come and say, let's go down Washington. You know what I'm saying? Down Washington for the whole week, they've been robbing people. They've been robbing women with black hats that say LA. They've been robbing. And you got a black hat that say LA on it that day. Then your friends are like, hey, let's go down to Washington. What you gonna think gonna happen to you?
No, I'm good.
Why?
Because they robbing.
They robbing people. So when Moses said that the Israelites were going to Egypt again, where they were slaves for 400 years, what do you think they was thinking?
Oh, they like, nah.
We gonna go into slavery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he said, bring it up for one more time.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again,
i.e. slavery.
with ships.
What?
With ships.
On the scat pack.
With ships.
On my blue suede shoes.
With ships.
Yeah, they're gonna bring you into Egypt again, aka slavery, again. With how we get over here? With ships.
Yeah.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't gonna know your homeland. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know your culture, right? You ain't gonna know how you used to dress, right? You're gonna guess what? You're gonna think you're a so-called black woman. You're gonna think you're a black man. You're gonna think you're a nigger. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think whatever these people call you. That's what you think you're gonna be. A what? A hot girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna think. Can you read?
And there ye shall be sold.
What happened?
Ye shall be sold.
How we got off those slave ships?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
To who?
Unto your enemy.
Who's the so-called white man?
Your enemy.
Who's the so-called Arab man?
Your enemy.
Who's the so-called Chinese man?
Your enemy.
Who's the so-called East Indian man?
Your enemy. For bond men.
For who?
For bond men and bond women. And no man shall buy you.
No man is going to be able to redeem you from out of this captivity, right? You know what I'm saying? You got sold to your enemies. You got brought here into America on slave ships. And then guess what? Even the ones that was here already, the Israelites that was here already, the 10 tribes, guess what? When they came over here, they got enslaved too by the so-called white man, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? Shipped back to Spain. The Arawak Indians. They got shipped back to Castile. They came over here and took them out of their land and shipped them to Spain. They didn't know nothing about no damn Spain. These people right here, sold you. His nation is thriving off of our slavery. They are. They thriving off of us and our slavery. We make the economy. Now that question I'm about to ask you, does this line up with any other nation, or does this line up with the so-called black people who the Lord called Israelites? Did that happen did that happen to anybody else?
No.
Did slavery happen to anybody else?
No, not like us.
Because Lord says prophesied that slavery was going to happen again if we didn't keep His commandments. So if that's lining up, with the so-called blacks, because didn't the Negroes go into captivity, going to slavery?
Yeah.
Didn't we get one over here on slave ships?
Yeah.
Didn't stuff like this happen to us?
Stuff
The Lord said that these things would befall the Israelites if we did not keep his commandments. So if this happened to us, right? If this happened to the Negroes, if this is our history, and Moses was speaking to the Israelites, he prophesied that these would happen to the Israelites. What does that make you? Does that make you still a nigger, a Negro, a black woman? Or does that make you the Israelites that the Bible speak of?
To them, we niggas.
But what did the Lord say?
Israelites.
That's who we are. And that's what we out here trying to show our people. That this Bible is a true book for us. This Bible is our history book. This Bible, if you want to find out about your history, read the book. You ever heard that old word say, if you don't want a black man to find something out, put it in the what? We're going to put it if you want to hide something from a black person.
What, the Bible?
No, not the Bible, but you're going to put it in a book. Because he ain't going to read it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see that?
That's what they say.
But that's why. That's the book that we don't read. Because like you say, oh, I don't know, suspicious about it, I don't know about it. But sister, our job as men of the Lord is out here to break down those strongholds and to show you, sister, that this is our true culture. This is our heritage. He gave us laws and commandments, not religion, not Christianity and not Islam. He gave us the commandments, the Israelites, all of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
Right? Now, sister, what you got in that plate right there?
I have shrimp and chicken quesadilla.
Hey, now, if breaking the commandments, look, if breaking the commandments, right, got us here, got us in low, got us in captivity, got us getting us killed every day, got us put into slavery on slave ships, right? Got the Israelites. Because that's what you gotta start calling yourself now, sister, an Israelite. Because that's a nation, not a religion. It's who you are as a person, right, in the world. Because how can a Chinese man come over here and still say I'm Chinese? Why ain't Americanese? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard of a Korean American.
I ain't never heard of that. They say I'm Chinese, I'm Korea. Konnichiwa. Chunabadahanda. Konnichiwa. That's what they say. They speak their culture. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard of a damn, you know what I'm saying, an East Indian man say I'm East Indian American. I ain't never heard that. I'm from Bali, America world.
Yeah, so why do we say African?
Why do we say African American, sister? You know what I'm saying? Because why? We left our culture when we, guess what, chose to, break the Lord God's commandments. Right? So now I'm about to teach you a few things that's in your culture. Right? Give me the book of Leviticus, the 11 and verse number 9.
Book of Leviticus.
What comes out of the water? Like what type of animal comes out of the water? Like fish,
Yeah.
right? What does fish have? Do they have fins and they got fins and like scales, right?
Yeah.
Fins and scales, right? Bring that out right quick.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
This is a commandment because breaking the commandments is what got us into this captivity today. So this is one commandment. Bring it out.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. What? Them shall ye eat.
Now, do shrimp have fins and scales?
No. Do they?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They'll be the cockroaches of the sea.
Yeah, that's what they say, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what they
would you eat a plan for the water bugs? Nah. So you eating them right now? You eating
I
them?
am eating right now.
You eating them right now, sister? It's good. Sister, would you?
It tastes good, but I
Do you
know
love the Lord?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you love the Lord, right, and you want to, you know what I'm saying, you would want to do what he said, right? You know what I'm saying? He said, can you what?
Them shall ye eat, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas, in the rivers, all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
You know what abomination is? Something that's greatly hated. It's a great disgust. Like I said, would you eat a plate full of water bugs? You was like, oh, no. Exactly, but you eating it right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey sister, if you love the Lord, you will keep his commandments, right, and do what he said, right? That's his commandment. He said that you can't eat anything that don't have fins or scales. You got what? Red snapper. You got cod. You got bass. salmon, you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Flounder.
Hey, you want to get a little fancy? You got the red snapper. That costs a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good. So, sister, if you love the Lord, would you start keeping His commandments today?
I don't know if it's gonna be today, but I can learn.
And you can't make no turn to the Lord,
It
sister.
ain't gonna happen overnight.
It can start with one simple thing. Bring it out.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments.
We what?
That we keep His commandments.
You do love the Lord, right? What we gotta do?
For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments. And His commandments are not grievous.
If you love the Lord, right, you'll keep His commandments and it wouldn't be a grievous thing to you. You know what I'm saying, sister? So if you love the Lord God, you know what I'm saying, through the Spirit, you know what I'm saying, hey, you gotta take that shrimp, you gotta throw that away. Because it's not good for you. Anything that comes out of, hey, look, shrimp, right, they got parasites in it. You wonder why you walking, you walking like, oh, I got pain in my stomach. And then you got and then you wonder why you got a damn brain tumor because it was a damn parasite that you ate from that shrimp that crawled up through your belly, swiveled up through your intestines and got in your damn head. And that was all that squiggling around. You wonder why you got migraines in that one spot every time. It's a parasite you ate your damn brain because you're going to put the shrimp in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the brother unhand that shrimp for you and put it and dispose of it. If you want to keep the commandments of the Lord today, you'll take that from the sister.
Hell no. I paid too much money for this.
You see, and that's the thing, and that's the destruction of our people. They tell you something that's an abomination to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Pay high price for it, so you can be like, yeah, I'm eating good. You know what I'm saying? I pay a lot of money for it. You know what I'm saying?
This will be my last time, baby.
Is it worth dying? And you can say, look, you'll say, hey, Lord forbid, right? You could go home and heat that shrimp up right now, right? And you be in the comfortability of your own home, and the daggone shrimp leg get caught in your throat, and you can't get it out.
Yeah,
And you just gonna be in there and lay down with a shrimp. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, what's your name, sister?
Reka.
Huh?
Reka.
Reka. They gonna be like, they got to rake her up because she done ate shrimp and croaked. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
That to happen.
All praise to the Most High. So if you don't want that to happen, sister, you know what I'm saying?
I got to leave.
All right, look, let me read this right quick.
All right.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know Him if we keep His commandments. We do what? If we keep His commandments. He that saith, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments, is a liar.
The what?
Is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
If you say you know the Lord and you don't keep His commandments, don't be a liar in the eyes of the Lord, sister.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not for the shrimp. It's not good for you, sister.
I know it ain't.
It's not good for you. You gotta, it no matter how much you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Because, what's coming, what's gonna come, you know what I'm saying? For you, when you make that first mighty step to start keeping the Lord's commandments, it's way more precious than anything in this earth. Way more precious than fine gold. Way more precious than an abominable bottom feed that eat poop and dookie from other fish and human beings.
Right.
But then you're gonna put it in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't be what you eat, sister.
I want to give you
All
this.
right.
So this is what we call a starter pack. It's got a couple of the simple commandments.
Simple.
It got the precepts on them too. So I want you to
All
go
right.
home and read on it. I don't want you to think that we
Now,
just
we'll
saying
do
stuff.
this. I
Yeah.
will
You
do
got a
this.
Bible, sister?
I don't have one.
We got one for you. It's a blessing.
Thank
It's your,
you.
it's your blessing today.
All right.
Get the
Thanks.
dry, we're gonna get you a dry one.
Okay, thank you.
Put this one up. This one a little bit wet. Get you a dry one. A little bit crispy. Man, sister. Sister, I don't want you. Sister, yeah.
Hey, I'm willing to learn though.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, give me that
Thank
second
you.
Timothy 2 and verse 15. Sister, got a dry one? All right, I'm gonna let you go off with this, sister.
All right.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved.
I just listened to what the man on the corner said.
Study to show thyself approved. Unto God.
Unto the brothers right here that gave the starter pack.
Unto God.
Unto the brothers that told you to put the shrimp down.
Unto God. a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
You gotta rightly divide the word of truth, so you gotta go and study to show yourself approved, because we don't want you to take our word for it. And that's good that you're not easily swayed like that just to just do whatever somebody say, because that's not how the Lord wanted us to be. You know what I'm saying? He wanted us to do what he said. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he showed us every time his mighty hand that we should do what he said. Because if we didn't do what he said, guess what he was going to do? He was going to smite us. He was going to send these curses upon us.
Right.
So, sister, break that curse, sister. Break that curse in your hand. You know what I'm saying? The shrimp. Because that's a curse upon our people called bad eating. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll say, oh, well, my grandma been eating shrimp. And she 86 and she ain't there yet. This is because judgment executed speedily and it's fully setting us to do wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? This because it ain't nothing happen yet. Because we ain't seen it happen yet. But it's going to happen. You see what happened to Big Mama on Soul Food? She got that leg cut off. Yeah, she didn't want to put the soul food down. She didn't want to put the shrimp down, the pork down. And that pork got a leg cut off. Don't be Big Mama, sister. All right, Rachel.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Next time we see you, sister, Lord willing, you like, hey, look, I'm 2 months off the shrimp.
Hopefully I can.
Don't do it for me, do it for the Lord, sister.
Right.
Do it for your soul. It's better for your soul. All right, sister, be safe. All praise.
Take precepts, stay diligent. The most I built this army, so now we militant. Your Howard shy coming like a thief in the night. Gotta stay woke, gotta watch vigilant.